Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ron's Basement Show.
Oh, no.
I am your host, Ron Jones, and this is my basement. It has been a long week, folks. It has... I became Cheeseburger Man. And I do have a cigarette. Thank you. It has been a long day. Whew. Look at this thing. Huh? That's me. Isn't that cool? Oh, wow. Look. Oh my god. Hey guys.
I didn't know if we were going to be burgers as well. I had to brace myself.
You thought you would be a burger, you fool! This is the Ron's Basement Show! Ron! Come on, track my face! Ron! Ron's Basement Show! Oh, I gotta calm down. But come on, that's really very funny. Harley, welcome to the show, man.
What's good, Ron?
I'm a cheeseburger guy. Maddie, take it over.
Ron is a cheeseburger. I'm not sure what's happening. The cheeseburger is slightly moving off screen.
I need a drink of water.
Yeah, I think you do. Ron Burger Jones.
Oh Lord.
Welcome to the Ron's Burger Show
Yeah. I need to.
with French fry brows.
Okay, there it is. It picked me back up. It's funny, right?
It's pretty good.
Especially when you would have this, like, morbid rictus. this stale cheeseburger expression. Like, no, it's just a cigarette.
Man.
Maddie, take over. I don't know what to say. Ron's a fucking cheeseburger. I don't know what's happening. Everything's falling apart, and the onus is on me.
Boy, Ron, I know you're relieved that you can't see your actual face right now.
It was perhaps the best decision I made when I decided to become a cheeseburger.
We all respect that. I love how the cheese stretches when you open
I think
your
the
mouth.
first thing I said before the show started is I think it was like, I'll be able to just clear myself up real fast. Like I'll be good.
No,
I'll be good. I keep looking the wrong way because it's opposite. Hold on, let me just.
You couldn't see the drink in front
you
of you.
almost bored Harley. Like it's so big that when you look that way, you get close to
So
Harley.
when it stops tracking my face and just freezes up like that, it is very, very morbid. It's as if he died. But he still blinks.
Of course.
No.
What the fuck was that? You stretched.
Shed your human face and bone and become the Berg.
Is the ooze on the upper mouth animated?
No, see,
Or is that...
there's
Is
no.
it dripping?
It's not ooze, so this is very complicated. Okay. Mm-hmm. What you're seeing is not ooze. You're seeing the poorly photoshopped JPEG of the Ron's Basement Show chair, and it has a green tint. So if I lean into it like this, it like makes it look like the half of his mouth is like dripping, oozing. because it's like half see-through.
My God. Oh.
I can't stop because every time I try to take a drink, the can obstructs the vision of the camera.
There we go.
And the poor burger man dies.
We shan it Slimo.
My part is a poopy part of a knocky head and knocky, yeah.
This is VR chat now. What is this, VTuber?
Yeah, so we're discussing VTubing.
Which I didn't know existed until last night.
Which is this. This is VTubing. It's when you go to a very expensive, very illegal doctor, and you tell him, I need to be a cheeseburger.
God, Brendan.
You
Help
gotta
me,
find
Brendan.
somebody with no scruples.
Brennan, you came in at like the down point of the show.
You sure did, buddy.
I
you
feel
missed
like,
5 minutes
man,
of laughing.
what time is it? 6:06? Good God. You kidding
Yeah.
me? It's been 45 minutes since we started this show.
For a solid 5 minutes,
no!
I screamed and laughed.
I can't look at the cheeseburger because
Ugh. You
I
like
can't-
swallowed
it-
and the burger flex?
it is. Oh, also my tongue is a little transparent. Because I have lettuce, but it's green, and we're on a green screen. How big can I make this thing?
Ew.
He died when I. Oh no! Oh no!
Poor Brendan.
Oh shit! Yeah, we got stuff to do. Okay, let's.
Yeah,
focus.
we do. Let's move this along here, bud.
All right. I need one of you guys to show this to the camera. Probably Maddie. Maddie, you want me to hit camera? I'll hit camera 3. You know what show that is,
Where
right?
camera 3
It's
is.
the one that's closest to you up there.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You thought I wouldn't? You thought I would forget to do camera 3? You fools!
It's what is this? This is Go-Gurt
This is
cookies and cream.
It's a cookies and cream Hershey's Go-Gurt. And
Ugh.
and I was like, that
me
seems
take
like
one
something
out.
that could take up 25 minutes of the Ron's Basement Show if done correctly.
Together. Well, you can look at 2 of them.
How frozen
Oh.
was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go.
Like, and look how gross this is. Look at that nasty color.
It looks, it's like a white slurry.
It's catching
It's
so white.
a little bit off-white, Ron.
Whoa.
It's a little bit off-white. Oh, God.
Big cheeseburger, man. It took me a long time to get this cheeseburger in every shot of the show.
God.
Oh, so does everybody have one? Because I don't. Yeah, pass them out, Maddie. For God's
What the
sake.
fuck?
I know. I probably didn't
To be
actually
fair to
say that. I
Maddie, you
probably
never
just-
said that.
I probably just thought it. I got,
Oh, these aren't frozen.
Hey, Heather,
Yes, sir.
can you go throw these in the freezer for me?
Wait, are we doing it later now?
No, we're doing both unfrozen and frozen.
Okay.
The tallest cookie tower in history was more than 6 feet tall.
That's not as tall as.
There's like little.
What kind of
blurbs on
tower?
Did I not get one?
Yours is up there. Yeah.
Didn't
They're-
you?
Okay, Heather took them.
Heather!
I think you gave all of them to Heather. Take mine.
And then you go
I'll
run.
go get one.
We got a vamp, Ron. We got to take control of this.
Yeah, that's fine.
You
That's
guys are
fine.
Take control of the
So
Ron
I've
show.
talked about this before, but we had like the Aldi version of Go-Gurt, which was Moo Tubes,
Much like V-tubes.
and yeah, we would put those in the freezer. That's how those were consumed around our parts. At least that's how I remember it. And damn, this thing gets detracked so easily. But I saw this is name brand Go-Gurt. It probably means it's got like a lot more sugar. You know what I mean, Harley? But I don't know. Maybe it'll It might be all right. Usually, you want like a sweetness out of a yogurt, right? Mm-hmm. This is like a savory yogurt.
I wouldn't go that far. Yeah.
Is yours frozen solid, Maddie?
No.
Okay, good. Because I gave 2 to Heather that she was to just put in the freezer.
She did.
Okay. So let's grip it and rip it, boys.
Don't make me eat all of them.
Oh no.
Oh, it smells horrible.
This is nothing like I thought it might be. This is way sugarier than
this
I
is
thought
like
it would
a goat pud.
No, it's not.
Coconut.
Yeah, it's like...
It's cookies and cream, but it's coconut.
It tastes like a pudding.
Maybe they went bad. Mine has the tangy sweetness of a mass-produced yogurt. Okay? And then there's the chunks. Cookies and cream. Is any... Hold on, let me...
Oh, God.
It's cookies and cream, but the yogurt is coconut flavored. Which is not something I expected.
Is that just a flavor you're picking up, or is it actually a coconut?
No, it's definitely a flavor I'm picking up, because it doesn't say coconut, but it tastes just like coconut.
Now, when you think of Hershey's, what do you guys think of?
Hershey's Kisses?
So chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what you were angling at. I was not picking it up.
I don't think I was laying it down for
I
you
think
to pick
I laughed
up.
so hard earlier I
He
hurt
said,
myself.
"What is Hershey's known for?" And I was like,
Chocolate.
What does a Hershey's
That's not a
remind
crazy
you of?
thing.
Both of you got it wrong! What the fuck?
Listen, man, that was 39 trillion years ago, as far as I care.
Any chocolate out of this at all?
No.
Nothing about this is chocolate. It's
It
branded
tastes
as
like-
Hershey's Cookies and Cream. It's just, yeah.
It's as chocolate as like the crumb of an Oreo would be, which is not.
Don't eat it all in one go.
I did done.
I took all of it into my mouth at once. It was hard and disgusting. Okay, that was poor phrasing, but... It was terrible. I hate it.
I gotta keep looking at this damn camera.
Yeah, I say that's.
What the fuck was up with the eyes? What the fuck?
Welcome to the show, Patty.
Man, when
Look at Chad.
I was eating that Go-Gurt, his face was like...
Ew. Just look at Chad. Don't look at the burger.
Whoa.
Eyes getting huge.
So chocolate, yeah. You were talking
No
about
chocolate. There's no chocolate taste at all in this. Very disappointing.
Unfortunately, the chocolate bits in it are so tiny that as soon as they enter your mouth, they melt away into nothing.
Yeah, I get like no cookies and cream out of that at all.
It tastes like its own unique vile thing.
It doesn't taste anything like anything I've ever had cookies and cream. Like there's ice cream that's cookies and cream ice cream, and then there's like the cookies and cream little candy bars, and then there's is Oreos cookies and cream? Isn't that their advertisement?
There is cookies and cream Oreos.
Okay, so what I'm saying is all those have distinct chocolatey. I would say cookies and cream has a chocolatey first flavor, and this had no chocolate flavor at all, and it just kind of just tasted like all Go-Gurt tastes, but there were like little chunks in it.
That's not representative of how all Go-Gurt tastes. It's an
It's
aberration.
definitely
All right, Maddie, run and go get us the frozen ones now.
not. Okay, they've been in there for like 3 minutes.
Well,
but-
they were frozen before they thawed. Maddie just damn near toppled over the entire On Space Michelle set, walking out of the room. He just collided with it. It was like a professional wrestling match. He just fucking off the fucking turnbuckle.
Yeah, that set.
What?
That set has a family.
It's me.
All right, these were previously frozen and thawed. Now they're
They're as about as frozen as you.
Cold.
we're gonna have to share these.
I don't want one, so no.
Oh fuck! What the fuck? Oh shit! Oh shit! I hope everybody heard that.
FBI's coming to get the burger.
I never.
Thank you, DJ.
Thanks, DJ, for the 400 bits.
Oh,
This is way better. This is way better.
it's the mouthfeel.
Yeah. It really lathers up your whole mouth in that oily, oily yogurt.
Okay, that's gross. But does it still retain the gritty, sandy quality of the chocolate?
No.
No, because it's all part of a solid.
It makes the little bits are like this exact same consistency as the frozen goop.
And something that will betray my character, I thought the sandy grittiness was kind of nice.
Ugh.
Me, known for
excuse
hating
me, Harley,
solid
while
stuff.
we just eat some yogurt on the show.
This is the
Oh, it broke.
this is the mukbang portion of the Ron's Basement Show.
The world's slowest and fattest mukbang anyone's ever seen.
If you ever watched some, there's
Yeah,
some,
you know mukbangs famed for their speed. Speed mukbang. Mukbang done quick.
Oh my god. MBDQ.
Boy.
So on a scale 1 to 10, Ron, what would you rate these?
Okay, I'm not even done eating it yet, man.
Okay, Harley. Scale 1 to 10.
The unfrozen one was, I was gonna say a 3 out of 10.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't want to be as romantic as Ron is about the quality of a frozen Go-Gurt, but it was better. I would say but I would still say it's like a 3.5.
Okay.
Maddie, what's yours? Oh, wait, so you're saying it only went up half a point?
Mm-hmm. It is better, but it doesn't make it good.
Maddie?
I will say that that flavor of frozen Go-Gurt.
Oh god! I just looked at it. I'm trying not to look at it. It disgusts me.
So there's a house of flavors I would buy every week, and in the basement is a flavor I wouldn't throw away. That one is the floor of that basement. If there was a good, that is the lowest limit of tolerable. It is if that was worse, I would throw it out. As it is, if I inherited a box of those, they would probably be in my freezer for 6 months, and every 2 weeks I might have one.
Okay.
As you've been doing that, I've had the thought that
Yeah.
man,
No,
this
you
is the
didn't.
content that we've decided to make. We're grown men. I'm 31 years old, and I'm a hamburger, and I'm rating Go-Gurts. Hey, everybody, check it out. They're doing Go-Gurts on the Ron's Basement Show, man. It's crazy. They're going to get banned from Twitch, dude. He's a giant hamburger. He's doing yogurts.
Ew, Karen.
Let's not.
Whoa, I'm good. Jeez.
What the fuck?
Mom got horny on the timeline.
Oh god.
I don't... Yeah.
This is a horny free zone. Brendan,
I keep looking the wrong way.
I can't say that I'm gonna do a harm because it's against TOS. But you're a bad person.
Who's a bad person?
Brendan.
Oh, no. I don't believe it.
I do.
It would be a familial kiss.
No.
It would just be awkward and weird.
No. Let's get off the Go-Gurts. What was your rating, Ron? What was your rating for
Yeah, DJ's right. This is unacceptable.
What was your Go-Gurt rating, Ron? I want to hear your metric.
Yeah. So you got my 3 and
Okay,
3.5.
yeah, I would say you rated it out of 10. I'm going to rate it out of 5 stars.
Okay.
And actually...
Pedant.
No, actually, no. I'm gonna rank it on a scale of 1 to 100, like a
Okay.
percentage scale.
Oh.
So my numbers will be bigger than yours, and I win.
Okay. We're just going to turn these into a letter grade.
I would say the unwrapped Go-Gurt.
Unwrapped?
Unwrapped.
Unfrozen?
Unfrozen Go-Gurt. Okay, Mom, this is untenable. You cannot do this. On a scale of 1 to 100, the unfrozen, the chilled Go-Gurt,
Chilled but not frozen, yes.
I would rate as a 30 out of 100.
Oh.
Okay,
it's
so a
almost
solid
like-
F.
It's almost like exactly what I get.
Yeah, I think that's... But the frozen version, I would rate a solid 6 out of 10.
Fuck you.
6 out of 10. I would go
Why
Why
back...
did we move from 100 scale back to 10?
Shit. A 60 out of 100. That was going to be my joke, because I was just going to... But then I really just got confused.
Yeah. Yeah, you
You
did.
outwiled yourself, Coyote.
Oh, God.
I know.
Look at it.
Well, he gets all fucked up when I try to do stuff.
His resets.
Just T-poses.
That is his T-pose.
Woo!
Ew! Ew! Your mouth like folded in.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh no! That's bad.
I was saying earlier, like, when you had your mouth closed and you, like, just swallowed, I could see the burger, like, pulse.
That's fucking gross.
That's cool as fuck.
I hate looking at it. It disgusts me.
I went through all the different avatars they had.
What else was there?
Oh, like why, man? When I open my mouth,
Oh,
it looks so weird. What's up with that? I'm like getting cut off at the bottom, I think. Anyway, what are we talking about? Jesus Christ.
I don't even know.
Go-Gurt, you give it a 60.
Yeah, 60 out of 10.
For frozen.
60 out of 100.
So you think that makes it... If we're saying 3 is, like, a bad Go-Gurt,
Yeah.
and a 6 is a good...
Yeah.
Okay, I think I just answered.
Yeah. I think it went from
Yeah.
bad to good.
I just don't see how it got there.
I don't know either. It's a mystery, dude.
Is
It's
it
a fucking
texture
mystery.
thing? Was the flavor
It's
better?
definitely
The
a
texture
texture
was...
thing.
I would say the texture is much better, but the flavor keeps,
Ow,
like...
I keep knocking over VHS tapes.
I mean,
like if dog shit had a great texture, would you still like it if
Do
it was
fish
frozen?
lips? Oh, that was weird. What happens if you stick your tongue out?
It's like
nothing.
it's like a fucking Venus fly cheeseburger.
Ew.
you can really see the inside of me.
Okay. I don't think anyone needed to hear that.
Is this going to be the whole show with Ron? Dude, it's my show. What do you mean? I'm here every week. I'm the only one that's always on the Ron's Basement Show.
Ron did
I
anamorphs into
is
his
this going to be
hamburger.
Ron the whole time? Oh,
Ron is an anamorph, but it's food. Now we need a gif of Ron morphing into a cheeseburger.
Ron Warford into Pizza Hut.
Yeah, fucking Pizza the Hut.
remember Pizza the Hut from the Ron's
Spaceballs.
Basement Show?
Yeah, famously from Ron's Basement Show.
We talked about this with Heather last time.
Yeah, we did.
Would you eat Pizza the Hut?
Yes.
No, I would not.
Harley, would you eat Pizza
I
the
think
Hut?
my answer was yes, but only because that is like a way to ensure that it will die.
So answer me this.
He will live inside you.
Would you eat Grimburger Ron?
Grim Burger Ron?
I don't-
Ew! Ron's like fucking darting his tongue out.
I don't think so, because there was a food quality to Pizza the Hut that I do not see in Cheeseburger Ronnie.
Pizza the Hut was like it dripping with cheese and pepperoni. And in motion, you just kind of exist as a solid being.
They're doing Go-Gurts on the Ron's Basement.
Oh my god.
They fucking take down 5 Go-Gurts, man.
Sick? No, it was... Wow.
They slurped them up.
The
Okay.
Wyatt Earp of counting Go-Gurts.
What? Did I say the wrong number?
No.
No, just your counting ability. No, wait, who's the one that counts bullets all the time? Dirty Harry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirty Harry.
Just his whole life of fucking obsessive, like constantly counting bullets.
Yeah, that's a poor way to live. I'm gonna try moving this back a little. I wonder if...
Oh, that's what that is.
Is that better?
Okay, I thought you were using... Okay, never mind.
Wait,
That seems alright.
did it get smaller on the screen? Is it...
A little bit.
Put your face right up in there. I want to see how big this fucking burger
Oh,
gets.
no, man. I don't know that he... Am I getting bigger?
A little bit. You did a little tiny bit.
Oh, no.
Ew!
His cheese pose.
Brendan, shut up! Stop trying to make people kiss on the Ron's Basement Show.
I can't even get it.
I think you need to push it back again.
Oh, no! Stop that! I hate this. I hate this.
Nobody ever asked if
Hold
the
on.
burger would eat you.
This is how... Do that again. Do the thing where you try
Yeah.
to bore me.
Hold on, man. I did it too hard. It's gotta fucking
I
catch
did it
up.
too hard. It's gotta catch up.
Come on, you fucker. There. No, what am I doing?
All right, just do what you're doing again,
Uh-huh.
and I will narrate. Heather Remy.
Yep.
Just...
I'm
Oh my
literally
God.
just laughing at the fact that I'm a hamburger.
Yep.
45 fucking minutes into the... Oh my
Fan
god, it's
art.
only been 30 minutes.
Let's click this link in chat from DJ titled Fan Art.
Last week on the show, we made our own Ron's Basement Show mascot. And,
Reposted DJ, I didn't see it.
I didn't buy the thing yet. I need to buy a banner for like Twitch and for Twitter.
Was it We Shan't Slimo smoking?
No, it's a sentient pizza roll wearing the keyboard armor with the keyboard sword. He's he's holding something, and then he's thinking. Oh, the golf clubs. The golf clubs.
Oh my God.
These golf clubs right here to my right.
He's thinking...
And he's thinking we shan't Slimo.
Okay, that's what I was hoping it would be.
Oh boy, folks. I didn't buy it yet. I need to, I'm gonna get paid and then I'll buy it. But if anybody has an artist recommendation, who
Or somebody you want to hurt with what we're asking them.
right, who yeah, exactly. We need to get someone to draw it, but they got to draw all the stuff from the Ron's Basement Show. So I don't know. We'll help somebody we know.
Yeah, do you have artist recommendations? Is your friend an artist? Do they want recognition on the Ron's Basement Show? Famously seen by
Cheeseburger.
Dan someone?
Dan Reichert?
Dan Riker. That's a big deal. That's some clout right there. Ron's Basement Show has some clout. Ron is literally a hamburger.
Yeah, that burger does break a lot too, huh? You know why? It's because I'm like fucking rocking around in my seat, giggling so hard that I literally hurt myself.
Oh my god. I have a headache already.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Well, now, what was the other bit that I was going to do? I think that's kind of it. I think that... Oh, no. I was actually going to have a cheeseburger-related thing, which is that I want to...
Cheeseburger type tier list?
Yeah,
Burger
no,
menu
not
tier
necessarily a tier list. I want a top 10. I want something definitive at the top of that list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sick of having to share the top spot with...
Yeah. We want the stuff that we want.
We do, in fact,
I
want
know.
the stuff that we want.
My product was deactivated. And then we switch it here. Oh, did you guys think I would forget to do it here?
What?
He switched scenes.
I'm the burger still. I'm a tiny burger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, how
Get it?
fucking naked would you feel if you switched to a scene that you did?
I fixed them all. Okay, top 10. Let's do top 5 burgers. Fast food burgers. That's what I want it to be.
So-
fast food burgers.
So are you saying like McDonald's versus...
Yeah, I'm talking...
Or are we saying like Big Mac versus...
any burger that they offer from any place. I don't
Okay.
even care if it's like, hey man, the double cheeseburger from McDonald's,
Ooh.
number 2, and the quarter pounder with cheese, number 3. Like, and then at number 4, fucking a Burger King burger. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the top 5 fast food
Now,
burgers.
one more question.
Yes,
When we say burgers, are we saying strictly beef?
Okay, so you're
Is a chicken
you're
sandwich
trying
a
to introduce
burger?
a chicken sandwich to this mess? No.
I just want clarification to know if I have to leave.
I'm saying beef or meat substitute burger. As in, I think it is okay to say, hey, the Impossible Burger,
Yeah.
top 5 burger,
Beef
but it's
or beef
also
imitating?
okay. But it's also not okay to say a chicken. Hey, the spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's. No,
Yeah.
does not fly.
If it has the intentions of being a hamburger, should we call it top 5 top fast food hamburgers?
What? I said 5 top fast
Yeah.
food hamburgers.
Because hamburgers, I would never say. Does that include a chicken sandwich?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hamburgers. Nobody calls them hamburgers.
My neighbor used to call them hamburgers.
Yes. But
No, I
then we
hate-
get into the whole Hungarian thing. We've been down that road before.
It's hamburger, not hamburger.
Top fast food hamburger sandwiches. That's as clear as it gets.
All right, so here's what I propose. Can
Wanna
we do
list some off first?
Yeah, let's say let's do this game
All
of
right.
your
So
style.
yeah, we'll
Just
do
list our
double cheeseburger McD.
Big Mac. Let's just
Big Mac McD.
Whopper.
Would this be better in Excel?
No.
It wouldn't be funnier though. Okay.
Do you want someone who can type faster?
BK. No, I need you naming stuff.
Dave's single / double.
Dave. Oh.
Oh dear.
Wow, you consider Dave's single to be the same thing as a double?
Well,
It's 2 different sandwiches, man. It's still Dave's combo, but come on.
all right. So you're saying you will differentiate a single cheeseburger from double cheeseburger as long as it's from McD's?
No, what I'm saying is that Dave's single and Dave's double
Are different.
are different
All right,
sandwiches.
Baconator.
But hey, wait a minute. Do you want the Dave single on here? Because why would you get the single when you could get the double?
The single's fun if you're trying to.
If you're a fucking child, the single's fun.
The one day a fortnight where you come up from the water and are conscious for the first time and say, "I need to practice portion control."
Then you're like, oh, I'll get a single. No,
Yeah.
come on, man. We're coasting into the grave. Mm-hmm. You might as well go as fast as you can.
Yeah, get rid of the single.
Thanks for the follow. I can't read it from here. I'm so sorry. KZ9094. Thank you.
Baconzilla.
Whoa.
Wend?
What should it be? WD? Wendy? I was trying to come up with something.
WD-40?
Is it Wind? Wind?
Let's not overthink this part.
Baconzilla, you said? Who ever heard of such a thing?
Yeah, it's honestly, you know what? Let's take.
Where's that from?
That's the rallies. But honestly, now that I think about it, I don't want to put anything on here that I'm not even gonna seriously consider for the top 5.
Yes.
So I'd say even just like, we're just listing what we think has maybe an argument.
We are, yeah, things that you could legitimately say, this is one of the best burgers ever.
Yeah.
It has to be in the list.
What about the McDonald's Arch Deluxe that doesn't even
Baconzilla?
exist anymore?
Okay. I can think of some other ones.
The McDouble. If we're
that's fair. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I was actually going to suggest, QPC.
Yeah.
Quarter pounder with cheese, son.
Can we put a double stack on there?
Yes.
From
Yes.
BK? No, that's not what I meant. You're misunderstanding.
I'd put a double stack.
You know the sandwich from Burger King.
Oh my god, I thought you were asking me to stack. I thought you were using a verb, not a noun. Double stack.
That was BK.
BK.
Butterburger.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think outside of like what all the big names are.
Okay, let's go to the chat. What do folks in the chat have to say? Sonic Burger? Sonic Burger? Does that do anything for you?
Burgers are not what I go for when I go to Sonic.
Your mom says Whopper Jr. Someone says Whataburger.
Never had it. No one is from Texas.
Sonic Burger's the Impossible Whopper.
Yeah, let's put that down separate.
Okay. Hold on. There it is. I literally tried to move down.
I've got one. Mm-hmm. The plainly named Cheeseburger from Five Guys.
5G.
Is Five Guys even around here?
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
you do a little cheeseburger or just a cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Because cheeseburger's the double.
What about those nasty ass White Castle sliders?
I don't even.
That's like a meme.
I don't. I think that's its own thing. That's its own thing. I think if we were going to rate
you don't
sliders,
consider sliders a hamburger? You would say
no.
that it's its own category?
It's its own thing because sliders have a very particular pickly, oniony taste.
Okay.
That. Yeah.
That's fair.
How about this? I don't know if I guess we have to associate with brands because some of these burgers are so different.
They are.
I was going to say the bacon and mushroom burger. Bacon. Actually, I don't think it was bacon. I think it was just the mushroom and Swiss from Five Guys. Or, I'm sorry, Culver's.
That reminded me of another one, which is the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. Wendy. What else we got?
Yeah, say what
We're
are some
getting down
different
to it. I can't think of a lot of other burgers.
Yeah, what
that
are some chains
fucking
that
hot on?
Deserve a mention?
Somebody said Steak and Shake. I think Steak and Shake makes a good hamburger. But
I don't think I've been to Steak and Shake in like 11
Yeah,
years.
yeah. Have you ever had Whataburger? I think that's the one in Texas.
Yeah.
And then I've never had In-N-Out,
Yeah.
which is the one in California. That's too far away from here. We're talking Midwest chains.
Stuff that just sloughs down the Ohio Valley and into our gullets.
Yeah, I feel like why 7x7 Steak and Shake?
What is 7x7?
I think that means it's fucking seven stacks of beef and 7 stacks.
Tweet.
Of 7 stacks of beef with 7 slices of cheese, right? Yeah, 7 patties, 7
That's fucked.
cheese
That
slices.
should go on there, because that's fucked up.
No, but that can't be good. That's in excess. That's a stunt food. That's not even a hamburger.
Is it though?
I don't know if they're like a 7x7 like White Castle slider would be the size of maybe a triple cheeseburger.
I mean, yeah,
Their patties are thin.
their patties are thin, but that's the niceness of it. Yeah, we got Five Guys burger on there. We said cheeseburger for Five Guys.
The unimaginatively named but forced to be reckoned with cheeseburger.
That's right. I mean, that's all they do, right?
No Angus burgers on here.
No Angus burger. I don't even know what Angus is. It's just a cow.
So yeah, it's a cow.
Are you telling me like
it
this
tastes
cow's named
better.
Angus, so it's going to taste better?
It tastes better.
That's probably one of those marketing things where they're like, yeah, we'll market it as fresh, even though you're sucking down smoke from a cigarette.
Sonic double quarter pounder, Jake says.
Sonic quarter double pound. No.
See, the
Sonic
thing is
burgers
that
are
there
okay.
wasn't a Sonic in Oregon until we were like all adults and gone.
Sonic's pretty good. Tweet says Ralphie's Hawaiian burger.
No. Nothing at Ralphie's competes with these. I mean, these are classics. Although there are days when I could argue with you about whether a Freeway burger would be on this list, because I used to love getting those burgers at Freeway. Is this the list?
I think this is the list.
What's a cheeseburger?
Bigger.
Burger.
Yep.
I like that. Burger. Cheeseburger.
I forgot you were a cheeseburger. Now that I just saw it real
Yeah.
tiny on the screen.
He's so small, huh?
Rally's Baconzilla is on there, I believe.
Rally's Baconzilla
we-
is on there.
We could take it off if it's still on there. I think you did.
Oh no, we
It
did.
is-
We took it off. We added it.
You
We
took it
removed
off.
it. We added it. We removed it.
Sorry to Cosmic Groovenite.
Okay.
Groove
Okay. All right. Let's start. Okay. Let's start by cutting some of these.
Yeah. How about the single cheeseburger?
The single cheeseburger.
Was that not on there?
No, I removed it. I already got rid of that shit.
So I think we could probably get rid of McDouble because I think it lost the McDouble versus double cheeseburger argument.
Yeah. I never order a McDouble.
The McDouble was revolutionary for its price at the time.
Right.
I think it literally was like a huge success. Not that I give a shit for them, but it's like it's emblematic of how much of a value it was.
Yes.
And honestly, having just the one slice of cheese, I feel like there was a simplicity. It gave it a meatier taste compared to a double cheeseburger, which, by default has more meat to cheese ratio, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I know it's not going to hang. 'Cause I
Right.
know you guys don't agree.
I think it's fine, but it's. I don't think there's a world where it beats the double cheeseburger. Anyway, so what's another one that we can remove?
Does anyone have feelings about the double stack? Because I loved this burger when it came out, and
No.
I didn't get BK often, but that's what I always got. It was like, I think they had like an extra slice of cheese on there, and they had like Thousand Island on it.
The Baconzilla was on there.
It gave it a very cheesy appearance and a very cheesy taste. It was very good.
Jake is relitigating history over here and trying to get us to put the Baconzilla back on the list, even though we put it on.
Jake,
And we took it off, and then we talked about it like it was still there.
Jake, the sandwich is fine, but is like nobody here is going to ever put it on their top 5.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It almost made it. It has the honor of almost making it
It
on
was
the list
written
of
on
the
this-
top 5 fucking burgers.
It was written on the list at one point.
It's
That's
something
true.
that you get only if you go to rallies. You don't seek it out.
So yeah, we can drop the double stack. I don't think.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
you guys don't have any allegiance to that, and I like it a lot. And it would probably be my number 6, honestly.
Okay, gotcha. What else can we get rid of? Can I say the Impossible Whopper?
Yeah.
I know that this is not going to go over well with the chat
Mm-hmm.
because there is the opinion that the Impossible Whopper is better than the regular Whopper. But I don't.
I think that's revisionist. I think that's a "what have you done for me lately" thing.
It's very good. It's not a bad burger. It's up here.
Yeah.
It's up here.
Hey, it got to be on the list. I would say it is.
It almost made it.
It is the peak of fake burgers.
Too bad they cook it where they cook the normal burgers.
Now, okay, so we got rid of that. Now, let's talk about the Whopper. Do you guys think this is in the top 5?
So, does the list start at Big Mac? Or
No, you know what? We can't talk about this now. It's too soon to be making. There's other things down here that
I
gotta
think
go.
Butterburger.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? I really love the mushroom and Swiss, and it is Butterburger plus some even better stuff.
Yes.
So.
Agreed. Okay. All right. I feel a little better about where we're at now. These are some names up here.
How many do we have already?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8.
Okay, so we don't have to make many more cuts. How do we feel about the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger?
Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. Oh man, but it's good.
It's a value buy. No one will ever argue that, but I don't know if it's top 5. Let's hydrate.
Yeah, I saw that. Drinking.
Guess I'll do it too.
It is the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger is a fantastic value. It is among. I don't think there are a lot of $1 burgers left, right? It's not $1, is it?
No, it's like $1 something.
I think of that just because it's on. You can get it on the 4 for $4.
I think it's $1.60.
It is under $2 burger. It is very good.
Very good.
But I don't think I would like it more than any of these others.
All right, I'll let it go. I would have maybe made some arguments. All right, 2 more of these are not on the list, right? Oh wait, we had 9 before. Now we have 8.
What the fuck?
Fuck. Yeah, we have 8 now. Oh god, we got to get rid of 3 of these.
Let's start arguing within brands.
No, because that's the thing is I think that.
Let's compare Baconator to Dave's Double.
Let's compare Baconator right now to Junior Bacon Cheeseburger.
I like the Baconator more.
I like the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger more.
What do you think?
I have no opinion.
Oh my god!
I probably think the Baconator is better than the Junior Bacon
opinion.
Cheeseburger. To be honest,
what are you? Not a white man?
I don't think the Baconator belongs on this list.
I think it's better than the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger.
So as long as you're proposing dropping the Baconator and not replacing it with the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger.
No, but I kind of wish that I had made more of an argument. But I think probably they both don't.
Yeah. How about you just drag the Baconator down with it, rather?
Yes. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So now we're at 7.
Now we're at 7. Okay, can I say I want to make? I think now is the time to have this conversation.
I think the Whopper.
Does the Whopper hang?
I think the Whopper is
Does
shit.
the Whopper hang?
I'm comparing it to everything on this list, and I'm glad it got to number 7.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it hangs, man.
Yeah.
It's just not there. It's just not there.
Kyle says it's better than a Big.
And now, so let's have this is now the big conversation.
You might be right though.
This is the next conversation.
I think it is better than a Big Mac.
What?
Actually,
So and I actually.
Hey Ron, hit Control Z real quick.
No. Oh, wait. Well, hang on. So,
Actually, yeah, it's dropping both.
The Big Mac is super
I think
good.
we dropped both.
I've had way more.
I think this is what the list looks like, and then we rearrange it from here.
Because I think, honestly, the Big Mac goes wrong so much more often. Thank you. That had been bugging me.
It does go wrong.
It is there are so many fuck a Big Mac vector failures, whereas the Whopper is just way more simple, more consistent. Good Big Macs are very good, but I get way more good Whoppers than good Big Macs.
Yep. And I think that's because sometimes a Whopper can be a big sloppy fucking mess, and that's all right. Like that's a good thing. Whereas I think if you get a big sloppy mess of a Big Mac, like
You're kind of fucked.
it's no good at that point.
Yeah, it's already barely.
It needs to
tenable.
be a clean burger.
Yeah.
The Whopper can get as dirty as it wants, baby.
I've never had a Whopper.
Wow. We need to
Well,
change that.
Yeah, that's like a formative moment for a man.
This might be a DoorDash thing.
I've never had a Whopper.
The Whopper. That's the first burger you have when you're like,
Yeah.
I want to be like my dad and eat a burger
Yeah, it's like a
that has
Rumspr-
stuff on
It's
it.
like a Rumspringa for your mouth.
Yeah.
You're gonna change.
Man, so I'm trying to look at this camera so it doesn't lose connection, and then I look up to see if I'm still looking at the camera, and then my head slowly goes up, and then it loses
Would it
it.
help
and then
if
I
you
look
push the
back down.
camera back a little bit?
I tried that once, and it just seemed like it lost me more.
No, I thought it was working. You only pulled it forward because I said I want to see what happens when your face gets really close.
Oh, right. Well, this is fine. Yeah. This is fine. So, okay, these are our top 5. So let's say, in no particular order: double cheeseburger, Dave's Double, quarter pounder with cheese, cheeseburger from Five Guys, and a mushroom Swiss from Culver's. Swiss. I gotta say, branding wise, I think Five Guys loses here because that's the only time I ever had to say where it was from, because everything else is just it's stated in the name. You know where the fuck a Dave's Double comes from, son.
Mm-hmm. So, but as far as like quality of burger goes, though,
yeah,
I think I'd put it above double cheeseburger. Are we just talking? I guess value has to factor in because that is a little bit more expensive than a double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
So I guess like bang for buck. Do we think the double cheeseburger from McDonald's is better than the Five Guys cheeseburger?
No, the double cheeseburger from McDonald's is probably the bottom tier of this list.
Yeah.
I feel like it's mostly here for prestige.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck.
Like it had to be on this list.
Fuck.
But
The fucking glitch in the Matrix. Alright, so it had to be on the list, but I would be grabbing it last out of all these.
Kyle says he doesn't think it should be priced to quality.
It's not priced at quality. It's sometimes you get more for your money. That's all it is.
It should be based on like what you would get if they were all available.
if they were all the same price, then I'd definitely still put the Five Guys cheeseburger above it.
Yes. No, but can I make an argument here? I think cheeseburger is actually above mushroom Swiss.
I was gonna say I am so fucking honored that the mushroom Swiss never even got argued about. Like it's deserving on this list was self-evident. But yeah, I think 4 is a good place for it.
All right. Next on this list, I think this is where cheeseburger from Five Guys
Five Guys.
finally settles.
Yeah.
Number 3, cheeseburger from Five Guys. Slightly better than the mushroom Swiss. I'd rather get that than a double cheeseburger if I had the choice. And 2 other burgers that are legendary in their category.
I think I like the Dave's Double more.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
I have notoriously routed against a double hamburger, but I do like the Dave's Double quite a lot. I think it's pretty good. I do also like quarter pounder with cheese, but I think Dave's
quarter
Double
pounder with cheese is a legendary sandwich.
It is. They all are legendary. That's why they're top 5.
But the Dave's Double, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty
it's
good.
Just it tastes so fresh for like a fast food burger.
Yes.
Like I feel like that always has like the best like lettuce and tomato of a burger.
And it handles the crunchiness of the burger so well. Like you got to get that little that's gonna sound fucked up the way I said that. But you know how you bite into a burger, it's got to have that crusty outside, that little crunchy of
other fibers
of the, what is it called?
protecting the meat.
The Gouillard effect or something like that. What's it called?
Fuck, I know.
It's a French word.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Where the proteins.
You got it really close with Gouillard. It's really close to that.
Something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, it's always so good, man. It's always so good. And this is also a burger that can get dirty and be so good. You know what I mean? Like
I don't actually.
So
I know what.
So we were talking about how like the Whopper, you can get a sloppy old Whopper. Oh, banana! Thank you for sending
that was
Jacob.
Donkey Kong 64.
Are you guys? Can you guys even hear those? I can't figure out if it's making the noise or not.
DK Donkey Kong.
I think they were kind of hard to hear last time I was watching.
Well, rest assured they're loud as fuck here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dave's Double, man. It can get wet. It can get nasty.
Okay.
You can get, this guy.
I don't say it.
This guy squirted a little extra mayo on there, a little extra that mustard in there.
I feel like I've never had like a wet Dave's Double. I feel like every Dave's Double I've gotten has been like very good burger. Like
yeah, but what I'm saying,
prepared well.
Oh yeah.
Like
I'm saying
that is like a part of the burger.
I think
also,
you're
you have
right.
to do this well.
It's very consistent. I get what you're saying, but sometimes they get a little messy.
Would
They get
you
a little
say
messy.
a Dave's Double is a certified freak 7 days a week? Wet ass burger walking down the street?
Make that pull-out game weak.
Pull out the bag.
Never heard of a Dave's Double before today?
That's kind of crazy.
Okay, look. You've been out of the game too long, Kyle. Shut up, Google. God damn it.
Google has this result.
No, it doesn't. Wendy's order was always Baconator or Bacon Jr. Well, you've been missing out, buddy.
Yeah.
You remember how good the Baconator and the Bacon Jr. are? What if that was those were the faint, ever so... What is that? I think someone just farted out a Dave's Double, and it became a Bacon Jr. That's what happened. It's such a pale imitation. Because first there was the Dave's Single, and the Dave's Double, and then the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger.
Yeah. Could deign to show its face.
Yeah, it's not...
Get a foot in the door.
In the parlance of the day... I already forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah?
The Dave's Double could play the Bacon Jr., but the Bacon Jr. could not play the Dave's Double. Get it? It's like that tweet that people do. Mm-hmm. You get it?
Yeah.
I think I get it.
Red Velvet could do Hey Jude, but the Beatles could never do Zimzalabim.
Yeah.
Zimzalabim is such a good fucking song.
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying, even though it's K-pop. This is a good fucking list, gentlemen.
Can I just point out the fact you're a cheeseburger ranking hamburgers that you would eat?
Yeah.
That's a little fucked up. That's cannibalistic. That's my shtick.
His fervor for cheeseburgers turned him into this. We're inside of the annihilation bubble, and this is what happened to Ron.
Oh my god.
My DNA got mixed with the DNA of a cheeseburger. The single DNA of a cheeseburger.
Refracted.
Which is a creature now.
Yeah.
And I became
Your
this.
essence became a cheeseburger.
The tiny cheeseburger you see before you today.
I don't know, it's pretty big.
Just like how that girl fused with the bear when she was afraid, you fused with a cheeseburger.
God.
Because you were delighted.
Exactly. The emotional connection between me and cheeseburgers. All of these burgers have cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do.
Does
Wow.
the Dave's Double have cheese?
Yes.
That's like the thing I noticed least about the Dave's Double, honestly. Because in my mind it doesn't have cheese, even though I've never asked for it without cheese. It's just that is the least important
does it have
part.
cheese though? Pretty sure it has cheese. Fuck, I don't remember if it has cheese.
Yeah, that's sad.
Heather!
What?
Does the Dave's Double have cheese on it?
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever eaten one.
When you get burgers from Wendy's, do they have cheese on it?
Yes.
Okay. Then it's cheese. Heather said yes.
It does
Hey, Heather,
have cheese.
come in here for just a sec. You don't have to come on camera.
I'm busy.
Okay. Denied.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the picture now and it has cheese. I'm like, that looks right, but also still in my mind, for some reason, it doesn't. Because I feel like maybe it just does the least for me there.
Yeah, I can see that. Man, I'm not getting this camera. Okay, have we reveled in our list long enough?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, it feels like we've been here for hours.
It's been
But
an hour.
It's been 1 hour. Whoo boy.
You want me to do my thing next?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're
Oh
back.
my god, the cheeseburger's back.
Now I remember why, though. I'm not supposed to go behind the desk.
I hate that.
Okay. Harley, you bought something off the internet.
It is a USS Defiant. What is it called? Click and build or something? Snap it.
Snapping
Switch to Game 3.
Yeah.
just to Cam 3.
There you go.
Oh,
On the side it
Harley,
says,
get off me!
Oh god.
she may have flaws, but she has teeth.
Ooh.
God.
So says Captain Benjamin Sisko.
Yeah.
I think he might have been just a commander then. Or no.
I think he got the Defiant before he became captain.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I'm going to put this together for the rest of the show.
Cool. Oh no.
What?
I don't know. It just seems like now so much weight has just fallen on me to keep the show running.
Vamp.
I mean, I'm vamping.
Remember when we played video games on this show?
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Everybody always leaves in the video games.
What else did you have planned?
I didn't have anything else planned. Are you kidding me? I only do like 1 or 2 things a show. You're lucky you got 1 thing this time.
It's time to take this show on the road.
We did 3 things so far.
3 things has carried us for an hour. Which I feel like we have more segments than that usually.
Yeah, we do. Whatever, I can come up with shit.
You got any cool TikToks to show us?
No.
Oh my god. An hour of TikToks.
We can chat, man. So, prior to the show, I don't know if Sean is still here or not. Here, I gotta look way down at this camera. I don't know if Sean is still here or not, but there was a question of did people actually like Age of Empires 3 or not? Or like was that like a joke game that nobody really paid any serious attention to?
Sean is still here.
And then he posed the second question, which was, is that just an Oregon, Ohio thing?
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah.
He said vortexism.
So
Is it an Oregon, Ohio vortexism? That's
a
important.
vortexism, yes, that was the phraseology.
Because it was funny.
So that question came up. And from my memory, which I have a great memory of Age of Empires 3, which is that almost all my friends went on a road trip. And it happened the weekend that Age of Empires 3 came out. And I was not going to be able to go on the road trip, and neither was my friend DJ. And we both were way into Age of Empires 2, but really no one else in our immediate friend group was at that time. So now it's just like me and DJ, and none of the rest of our friends are there. And we're like, fuck, dude, Age of Empires 3, let's fucking go. So we bought Age of Empires 3, and we played the shit out of it. all weekend long, the whole time that they were on that road trip. It was like a week. It was like spring break or something. The whole time they were on that road trip, me and DJ were just playing Age of Empires 3. And we would do us versus the CPUs, like computer AI. And eventually we there's a Revolutionary War theme in that game, right? And one of the things that can happen is you can like declare independence and divorce yourself from like the colonizer country and become your own country. And when that happened, you would get things like free castles, basically. They're called forts. And if you played long enough, you just got tons and tons of cards delivered to you. So that you could then spend on things like forts and factories. And DJ would build this massive wall of forts and these fucking in factories and just pump stuff out. And he called it Fort Brasky. And we just, because, you know, like the Bill Brasky SNL thing, it was Fort Brasky. And man, that's just a special memory for me of playing Age of Empires 3 for that whole week. Just me and DJ.
Do you know what year Age of Empires 3 came out?
2006 or 7?
2005.
Oh, wow. Okay.
October 18th, 2005.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, that makes sense. We would have been in 11th grade, I think. That sounds right. Man. That Go-Gurt leaves a terrible aftertaste. All I can taste is that fucking Go-Gurt.
It leaves a fucking terrible taste when you're eating it.
Yeah, it's not a great during taste.
It was bad.
Age of Empires 3 always held a special place in my heart. For that, I don't know that the game was... It's definitely not as good as AoE 2. I'll say that. But I probably have fonder memories of AoE 3 than I do of AoE 2. Because we played AoE 2 mostly in school while we were in programming class. So that, which basically means that I played AoE 2 every fucking day of my entire junior and senior year, because, but I don't know, I would do my program really fast and it would be bullshit, and then I would just play Age of Empires. We all going to start playing AoE 2 again? No, I think what's going to happen is we're all going to start playing AoE 3, man. And among my friend group, AoE 3 developed into, like, hey, we're going to go to a LAN party and play AoE 3 at this LAN party and get super competitive. And then eventually, some other guy got rocketed into our friend group. He was like a friend of a friend. I don't want to say his name. But, and he was like basically net decking AoE 3, right? He was like getting all the fucking perfect strats on how to win the game, like do super rushes and shit. So, and we just played amongst each other, so it was just for fun, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, we weren't playing like the most efficient ways. So, yeah, so this guy comes in and he revolutionized the whole fucking thing and turned it super competitive, and people are learning like online strats, and people are like fucking doing rushes and shit, and it really just lost its soul for me. I hated it.
Was that AoE 2 or 3?
3.
Out this person.
Huh?
Say the name of the person who did this.
Oh, I don't need to.
Also, I like how Sean says that was based on a discussion with Meg, where they were amazed people hadn't been to a drive-in theater, but apparently that's an Oregon, Ohio thing.
Well, yeah, we have the drive-in.
Do
man.
people not
Sundance
have
Kid.
drive-ins?
No. Drive-ins are very rare.
I was under the impression, like, all of America had drive-ins.
No, it's our privilege.
Yeah, dude. It's our honor to have drive-ins. Yeah, it's not.
Are you sure it's not 1950,
You can just go to
Sean?
a regular. How's it going over there, Harley?
Well, I put something together, and then I realized I was supposed to put something in there before I put it together, so I'm taking it on together.
All right, making negative progress. I've been trying to come up with some ideas for the show, for new shows.
Okay.
Which Harley is probably so excited to be here that he didn't even notice the other stuff that I have set up, but I have like a whole other setup.
It's an elaborate set.
Go talk into that microphone, Maddie. Sit down at that chair.
Oh God.
And talk to them. Let everybody be quiet except for Maddie. Maddie, how's it going today?
It's going well, Ron. Thank you.
Okay, great. That's excellent. Does he sound different when he talks like that? Let's talk some more, Maddie.
Yeah, I'm like kind of whispering though because I don't know how loud I need to be. This is actually just like my normal talking voice. It's just relatively quiet.
Didn't sound like it picked up.
What was it supposed to be?
He's plugged into the. Okay, Maddie, come up to the camera.
The other one?
Come up to the. No, they're both plugged in. Come up to the camera. Hit. You see where it says LR?
Yep.
Hit it. Hit one of those. Okay, yeah, we're back, people. Don't worry. You guys all flip out. You guys heard me tell him that he was going to push a button, right? You guys heard me say, "Hey, you see where it says that thing? Push that button." And then something happened. I know. I told him to do that. Now talking to the goddamn microphone.
My order.
Microphone.
All right, everybody go silent.
Okay, do I talk into it some more? I'm just gonna talk into it.
Try tapping it. Tap it hard. Tap it like you're tapping it.
Is it not on?
Oh, maybe it's not on. There you go. Okay, that's something.
Oh, did it work now?
I think it worked. I think I forgot to tell you to turn the fucking microphone on.
It was down pretty low.
Step further back. Step further back. Sit down at that chair.
Oh God, now there's two mics.
And then talking to one on the what? Well, you don't need to cover it up.
No, I was turning it on.
Oh, okay.
This one was turned off.
Okay, talking to that. Does it sound?
Hey, I'm talking into it.
Does it sound good, guys?
I don't have my phone up, so I can't read chat. You can tell me what chat says.
I know. I'm asking chat. Does it sound good, guys? Does it sound better?
Yeah. Does anyone hear anything?
They do hear something. They want you to sing Jedi Rocks.
No,
that's
the Cantina song. That's the only song that I know.
Here, give me the microphone. I'll sing Jedi Rocks.
Is it just like Cleveland Rocks?
Folks, welcome to the Ron's Basement Show. I'm here as a hamburger. If I put things in front of my mouth, it freaks out the camera. I don't want to talk up though. What if I started doing ASMR for my friends? Is that gross?
Rod, you should not do ASMR. I should be the one doing ASMR.
ASMR is like a weird sex thing for your ear.
No, it's not!
In the Frankie society, Umox is...
Well, this thing sucks.
I don't support this.
And then
what is happening?
That's when the lady gets dunked down the thing and the Rancor fucking eats her. Hello, my name's Ron. And I'm here today to do ASMR. I'm going to tap my finger on the mic.
That's pretty good ASMR.
Yeah, that's what that sounds like. Now I'm going to whisper in your ear, very breathily, like this. Does this do it for you? Are you getting your rocks off? Are you horny for
What the
when I
fuck?
whisper? I'm here to talk to you today about Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
I hate
Excuse
this.
me while I kiss the sky. How does that sound? Does it sound quiet? Does it sound like I'm whispering?
Yeah.
I saw the waves forms go up. Welcome to Harley putting together. Hold on, let me mic this up. Keep going. Is it done?
I'm
No.
listening to this on my phone, and in real life, it's very strange.
Oh boy. I've drank too much fluids now. I need to pee. And it's only 7:15. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Damn, those directions look complicated as shit.
They're not, but like, what does this look like? And then what does this look like? Oh, I think I figured it out. Okay.
Clip this, motherfuckers.
I fucked up. Slayer!
Ow! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Oh yeah, I look way better with an arm.
Finally, you have some fucking agency.
I've decided I liked it over here. This chair is actually pretty comfortable.
Maddie's hiding.
It looks like he's about to fucking drop the greatest grunge album of 1993.
I get
Just
it.
like a long-haired guy in flannel sitting in front of a microphone.
Okay, it took me.
Oh.
What the fuck?
You guys like that? I gave you so many gifable moments right there.
Gifable. Let's get
The
into
burger sticking
GIF
its
or
arm
GIF.
out. What?
Is it GIF or is it GIF?
Oh, it's
Oh,
GIF.
let's settle this.
Yeah, we're
let's
totally
get
in a
into it.
state of mind where this is what we should. The whole
Yeah.
time it's so tiny, and we could have moved it back an hour ago. Oh my god, my eyes feel so much better now. I gotta get this microphone away from my face. Come on, pick me up. Man, remember when we started this show 1 hour ago and
Laugh
Yes.
for 5 minutes.
that was insane, right? It was so awkward. Nobody was laughing except for us.
We had plenty of laughs for you.
Freaking Maddie is just silently looking at his phone the whole time.
I'm reading chat and also talking.
No, I'm talking about an hour ago.
Oh, yeah, I just kind of chilled. I didn't know what to do.
Ugh.
You guys kind of lost it. And I accepted my fate.
Wow.
Yeah, we really submitted to mania for a moment.
Yeah, you did. Oh, it was clipped.
Oh, great. Thank you. Oh.
Scum.
Oh, scum button.
Oh, yeah. Remember the part where this hamburger has a cigarette?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
God, the hamburger's disturbing.
Thank you, Millie Foo. Whoa, I yelled for sure right there. Thank you, Millie Foo, for the compliment. Yes, I have a talk show set in my basement. Oh, I have a talk show set in my basement, and it is the best thing ever. I get to look at it every day and think, man, this was money well spent. And I got a guy in here assembling stuff,
Putting together a starship.
putting together a starship. How special is that?
It's pretty special.
You want to hold it up to the camera, Harley, and let people see what it looks like?
You need to give me one. This part is tough.
All right.
It doesn't help that I've ripped some pegs off. That
He's building the USS Defiant from the hit CBS television show Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Hit is a strong word.
From the cult classic.
They definitely are cold.
What are you getting at, Matthew?
What is your favorite DS9 episode?
What is my favorite DS9 episode?
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Shit's gonna fly.
Shit. I can't remember the names of them. Maddie, you might need to help me with some of the names. Like, I would say, In the Pale Moonlight comes up because it's probably the best episode. God damn it, Kyle. Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine. In the Pale Moonlight, such a good episode. There's a big twist. Yeah. It's awesome. And it's also like kind of darkish almost. It's like, hey man, what is the
what are you willing to give up?
What darkness are you willing to explore of yourself in order to survive? Like, what would you do to live? How many people would die? How many people are you willing to let die so that your way of life can survive?
The Visitor.
It looks like it was inspired by a staff conversation about the Vietnam War. See, I think it was actually, it seems to me, I don't know, this is probably, your perspective may vary, but they came up with the Bajoran and Cardassian conflict in Next Generation. And I think it was very much like
a genocide.
Yeah, it's a genocide thing, but it's also like, I personally saw it as an Israeli-Palestinian thing, where it's like, hey, we have the like imperial almost Cardassians, right? Well, no, not imperial. They're like bureaucratic, like the bureaucratic Cardassians versus the like religious and called like fanatics, right? Like they're referred to as like as if they're religiously fanatical, and they call the people who fight to free them terrorists, right? They call them terrorists. Yeah, I see it. I see that Deep Space Nine and that conflict in particular being inspired by something like the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and then like the war stuff is more which is like, that's like the first 3 seasons of the show, right? And then the last 4 seasons of the show are like, hey, you thought that the Federation were always good guys and were always taking the upper road. Well, what if we challenge that? Like, what is it that you will do?
Reginald has entered the show.
And I think those episodes are some of the best ones. Those later episodes are so good. In the Pale Moonlight is one of those. It's what would happen if you were willing to get as dirty as you can get. But also, I can't remember the name of this episode. Is it called Anslem? Anslem?
The one with old Jake?
The one with old Jake.
No, that's The Visitor.
That's The Visitor. Okay, gotcha. The Visitor. Man, that's like, this is more of like a one-off sort of story, which Star Trek is good at too. Like, not like a filler episode, but like, hey, here's like a little short story somebody wrote, and then we're going to make it into a Star Trek episode. So like, The Visitor, that one's a powerful one. Like, for a throwaway like that, it's a powerful one. I sucked the water off the table in front of me.
One of my favorites from DS9 is Duet.
Yep, Duet's very good.
Which was a bottle episode because they didn't have the budget to do anything big, so it was mostly 2 people in one room for most of the episode.
Yeah. That's really probably the first episode where the conflict between the Cardassians and the Bajorans is like fully and deeply explained, because they drive home the like this was a Holocaust like narrative, and also it's where Kira came into her own as well, right? As a character, that's when you finally understood Kira.
Yeah, and it also is the first time that and it humanizes a weird term for it because they're aliens, but like I feel like it's the first sympathetic Cardassian character we meet.
Yeah. No, what's my favorite have fun episode?
I liked one recently that I saw where it was Jake and Nog were trying to get a baseball card for Cisco.
Oh yeah, that's a good
and
episode.
They end up going through like a big Goron sword level of fucking fetch quests.
Yeah. And then at the end, like, they somehow fall into the, like, that's the B plot of the episode, and then the A plot is that Dominion is visiting.
Yeah.
And they somehow the A and B plot, like, collide.
Yeah.
And become, like, the Dominion now thinks that Jake and Nog are, like,
terrorists.
Meeting with all of the senior staff, not because they're trying to get a baseball card, but that they're, like, trying to, like, destroy the Dominion Wei-Yun guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it turns into Wei-Yun coming into the baseball card.
Right, yeah, and then at the end they have to get the card from Wei-Yun. Yeah, it's really stupid.
Yeah, but it's dumb fun because it's like Wei-Yun asks Jake what he's doing, and he's like, I'm just trying to get that baseball card. He's like, no, tell me what you're really doing. So it's like, I work for the Time Agency, and this man, Willie Mays, never existed in any records.
Right.
And then Wei-Yun's like, I believe that you're trying to get this baseball card for your father.
Yeah, that's a really good episode. Okay. Hey,
what's your favorite?
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What is your opinion on strippers during live shows on Twitch? That's none of my business. What are you talking about?
Also, it's not a garage, man.
This isn't a garage.
It's a basement.
This is a basement, sir.
What? Your name is Judaist Christ, which refers to both Judaism and Christianity, but you say that you're like, but you also say you're Muslim. I think you might be a troll, man. I don't know. What about sexy burgers?
Yeah, do you find this burger sexy?
Would you fuck me?
Would you eat
I'd
Pizza
fuck
the
me.
Hut?
I'd fuck me hard.
Okay.
Good Lord.
That's a quote from
That's a real quote.
that's a quote from Buffalo Bill in
Buffalo Burger?
Silence of the Lambs. I'd fuck me hard.
Don't forget to hydrate, grip it, and sip it.
Thank you.
Silence of the Hams. Well, I guess the B is... No.
Harley's just going to town on this little spaceship. Oh yeah, good episodes. Good, like, one-off episodes. I really like the one where it's Jake and Captain or Commander Cisco, and they're on the, like, light ship.
Yeah.
That's a good episode. That's a good one-off episode that doesn't really come up again.
Which one's theme song is Faith of the Heart?
That's Enterprise. That's Star Trek
That
Enterprise.
song fucking rules.
It's pretty
I
good.
listened to that song for 2 weeks straight on Spotify.
It's a long time to listen to one song.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Um,
No, I don't think we should shout out anybody that we don't know. I don't
so
think it's smart to read names like that.
I'm not going to read anybody's name.
Jake. Heather.
Yeah, somebody just take care of this problem. Oh my god. Anyway, what were we talking about?
How do we even get on the Deep Space Nine train?
Rachel asked about it.
Oh, it's because I'm building a fucking thing.
She asked about her favorite episodes. So, like, my favorite episode outside of those ones, one-off episodes. Oh, sure. The one where they go back in time. What the hell is that one called? The Bell episode.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what that one's called.
That's a good episode. That's a great little one-off episode.
What's the one where the Ferengis go to like Roswell?
Oh yeah, that one's pretty fun. That one's just
Is
goofy.
that called Little Green Men?
That might be it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's a fun little episode.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of episodes where Miles O'Brien is made to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, the one where he's imprisoned in his head. What's that one called? I can't remember the name of that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They like basically put him in a mind prison.
Yeah, where he was like in prison for 30 years in his mind, but it was like 20 minutes in real life.
Right.
So he like started like sleeping on the floor.
Right, and like saving pieces of his food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good mess. That's a good fucking O'Brien Must Suffer episode. There's also an episode with O'Brien where he's like getting shackled through time. You remember that? Like every 5 hours, he somehow transfers through time.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
There was like a Discovery episode that felt a lot like that.
Is that the one with Rainn Wilson and he's the?
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, they're like he keeps getting like shot through time and seeing himself to the point where he can like talk to himself for a little while, and then at some point he gets like rocketed forward in time, and then he switches places with the guy and sends that guy back in time, and it's like a weird time loop.
The Miles O'Brien that we know and love for like
he's like a Universe B Miles O'Brien that just got switched over.
Yeah, by like 5 hours.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Hey, I gotta go to the restroom.
Yeah. What's that camera gonna do when you leave it? Maddie, come back.
Well, here's what I'll do: is I'll switch to this, and then you guys can just look at the Grim Rictus for a little while.
Wait, you specifically said earlier that you couldn't stand it. Oh, I think I remember why you said that.
You're gonna knock that mic off.
What?
The cord's in the way.
Oh. Maddie, why don't you come hang out with the team here?
I'm sorry, I was petting Reggie.
Everyone just stare into the eyes of the cheeseburger.
Look how handsome he is.
Oh,
All right, let's get some questions in chat.
I'm gonna creepily head over into this corner so we can read chat and not be on screen.
He is a cheeseburger with cigar. Clearly.
Oh, I should fix this light. Yeah, fuck it. I'll sit back in this chair. Alright, let's field some questions from chat. Reggie just walked back, so now I'm distracted.
That's Double Dave. Do your best J Lo impression. Oh, you see this? Did you see this on the TV?
Cars. I like cars.
Sorry, Conan. I'm going to take my show back.
Oh, that is pretty good, Jay Leno.
Is it?
Yeah, you got it in the end. Hi, Reggie.
My Jay Leno is basically like a fucking Bugs Bunny.
Reggie's here. You can't see him on camera, but he's being adorable. I think he's hungry.
Did you see this? I'm a burger. Oh, how does this work?
I like how you can't even see. You can switch to camera 3. Ron is re-entering the studio.
Ron, we need you back.
Why?
His spirit's re-entering
I just
the
had
burger.
to take the longest piss of my life. Will you?
Yeah.
Ron's spirit is re-entering the burger. Please
Oh.
do not adjust your monitors. The burger may snap to life suddenly and violently.
We're here.
The shot of it just floating and blinking is horrifying. I don't like it.
I turned on. It didn't really respond to when it's supposed to like.
Oh god! It just snapped to life.
Yeah. I need to catch my thoughts here. Folks,
Do not.
I turned on automatic blinking. That's what I'm trying to say. And when I did that, it made it weirder.
Yeah, I think it's pretty weird.
So when it blinks, I am not blinking.
Ron doesn't actually blink. His eyes
never
are permanently
blink.
closed.
Oh.
No.
I'm gonna smack my meats together.
Nope. Don't like that. Nope, Reggie, come here.
Okay. Oh, folks, it has been a long week. Excuse me while I sit back and enjoy a smoke.
This thing requires a Herculean effort that I am maybe about to abandon.
No, you gotta finish it, man. You're almost done.
Not really.
You're doing very well.
There's like these little parts. See, look at my hand.
Fuck
Oh my
this
god,
part.
that is tiny.
Yeah, and I have to like
I don't think I have the dexterity to be
I
able
have
to
to like
handle that.
wedge it into this part of the plastic, and it's not like sticking in there. So apparently, I have to like freeze gravity to
Fuck the
like.
little parts. No one needs those in there. You got the two halves of the ship together.
Folks, this might be a record, like a new low for the Ron's Basement Show. This episode.
Disagree.
This might be one of the worst episodes we've done.
Disagree.
Oh, do we want to do
think
some
this
K-pop
I
soon?
think this is one of the best.
Yeah, we might as well do some K-pop. Really drive them away.
I think this one rules. I think this has been a really good show. Really big show. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm abandoning the small piece. Or fuck, I don't know if I need it.
You need it, man. We need all the
It
pieces.
might be structurally important, which sucks.
What do you got for us as far as K-pop is concerned, Harley?
NCT 127, and the song is called Punch. So this song, the first time I ever heard it, it felt like being in a car crash.
Oh no.
No, it didn't. You were.
It's like very sonically confusing.
This is performance art, Kyle. That's correct. This episode of the Ron's Basement Show is very good.
Oh, we can't hear it.
Why not? Oh, because it's muted.
Yeah.
Too poppy for what the music was.
Poggers is literally that emote.
Felt like that's my review of it, Harley.
Yeah. It's a disorienting song the first time you hear it.
I liked that backing that track though.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't talking about the backtrack, but like just the arrangement of it. A lot of people were very thrown off by it because
I thought it sounded nice.
just because like the whisper rapping and then like they open like the first verse like there's like no format to it. It's very strange. And then like they bail on the second chorus so early to go into the bridge.
Rip it and sip it. It's time to hydrate. I like that I'm just like the voice now. I don't exist. I'm the disembodied voice of a guest long forgotten.
Guess long forgotten.
You know they're done because they've exploded.
Is that a metaphor for man?
Yes.
Sounds like something you'd hear in Apocalypse Now.
They're coming for that 645 AR mosquito rap. I don't know what that means. I'm an old man, you know?
You're an old burger.
I can make myself look like an old burger when I do it.
An old burger with the spirit of a man
Hang on.
who's also old.
Hang on. Fuck, I'm way off center now.
Oh my god. That's grim.
I'm a gray burger. You can kind of see my lettuce now. See the lettuce? But I discussed it with Heather, and we both mutually decided the colorful burger was the better burger. Somehow I just got shifted way over, though, huh? You seeing that?
God, I just watched it happen on my phone. That's a lot.
That's better. This feels more like at home. Folks, it has been a long week. I'm gonna have to I'm knocking over the thing. I'm destroying the illusion. The waving golf clubs.
They move.
Oh boy. It's been a long week, man. It was a long week getting here. Just did not have a good week for me.
A lot of ease.
What happened this week that it wasn't good?
I don't know. Sometimes you just have a stressful week. I just had a stressful week.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go start my car yesterday and it didn't start. I couldn't get it to start.
Well, when's the last time you'd started it?
Oh, like the week before. I went to the doctor. Yeah.
I just assumed you've never driven. You haven't driven in months.
No, last Monday I drove my car to the doctor and I drove home and all was fine, no problems. And I went outside yesterday to go start it. So a week ago I went and so I couldn't start. Didn't start. I think the battery might be dead, but I don't know if I can plug it in, if that will charge the car battery or what.
That would be the promise of like an electric car, right?
You would hope so, yeah.
Do you know what kind of car you have?
Do I know what kind of car I have?
Yes.
A Chevrolet Volt.
Spoken like somebody who doesn't own a car.
That's very easy to Google. Can I just plug my car in? That was my point.
Oh, well,
It's
yeah, I could Google it, or
Yeah.
I could just forget about it
I don't think
and
that's a good
pretend that
idea.
there's no problem.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, those tags are expired by 8 months anyway.
No, that's alleged. You did not drive that if they're expired.
What are they going to do?
You did not do that. That's alleged.
Finally, we got him.
Yeah, they're
This is
going
all a
to fucking
joke.
get me for having tags expired like half the state of Michigan.
Michigan's
Saw a guy
watching.
driving around today. He had
This
a
fucking hamburger.
temporary plate, 20 days expired, just flapping in the breeze. That was his only form of identification.
This fucking hamburger's driving on expired tags.
Did you just hear that snap in my neck?
I did, and I thought that it was the
Oh.
paper from Harley.
No, it's because I'm like leaning to try and get on this camera over here. So yeah, we were talking about VTubers yesterday, and it hit me in the middle of the night. You know, VTubers, they do something. They do something that I could easily probably do. $15 later, I'm a fucking talking hamburger. That's all this cost. Every laugh that you guys had
I think you
across
had
all
less.
of my viewers, all you people, you got to laugh for only $15. Who can put a price on that? There's no price for making your friends laugh.
You can. It's $5. Don't forget to subscribe to the Ron Spaceman Show. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free.
You don't have to subscribe. I'm just doing this for fun, man, because I miss my friends and family. I never get to talk to them, so I thought, hey, I'll get to talk to them now, and they'll talk to me.
How sentimental.
Well,
That's very nice. Now monetize it.
I don't want to. It's fun if people can pay money to make a fart noise, though. Well, anyway, I think we're reaching the nadir of the Ron's Basement Show.
We're watching Harley continue to assemble this ship.
Harley, how close are you to having an assembled Deep Space Nine replica USS Defiant?
Very close, actually.
Hmm.
But there are a lot of stickers that I probably won't get to.
Well, in the meantime, I'll tell my story about how I was eating and a tooth was in my food. As I've mentioned before, I have a very strange fear of teeth.
You've already told this story on the show.
Especially having teeth in my food. Well, folks, last night
you forgot.
there was a tooth in my food because I have wisdom teeth that I have not had taken out, and a chunk of a wisdom tooth popped out of my gums and was in my food,
Yeah, he's
and I
suffering
bit
from
it.
tooth food syndrome.
Are you saying this just happened to you?
This just happened last night, as I explained in voice chat. I was eating, and the tooth broke off and was in my food.
Maddie, that's extremely worrying.
No, it's not that bad, but it was disgusting, and I almost threw up, but I didn't because I'm in your house, and I would never throw up in your house.
You can throw up in my house.
I don't want to.
Just don't throw up in the sink.
Okay, well, I don't throw up in sinks. I throw up in bathtubs because it's easier to clean out.
No, it is not. Throw up in the toilet.
I'm not going to throw up at all.
Throw up in the toilet. Are you a madman?
No,
you throw up into bathtubs?
Into bathtubs, yeah.
What kind? That's perhaps the
And
most
then you use-
insane
then
thing
you
you've
use
ever
the shower
said.
to clean it out. Is it, Ron? Is
That's
it really?
disgusting. Throw up into a toilet. It's
Yeah,
made for
those-
solid waste.
Yeah, I would say those drains are not vomit grade.
I throw up into bathtubs.
What? This is crazy.
This is the show now.
That's fucking nuts. Are you fucking
I want to hear
serious?
from the chat.
I only throw up into bathtubs?
Only into bathtubs. See, the thing about
You're out of your
toilets
goddamn
The
mind.
thing about toilets is, my face is going to be near where feces and piss is.
Yeah,
as
so
I'm
you
vomiting.
fucking wash your face,
So
dude.
it's gonna be.
And
so
clean
it's
your
gonna be-
toilet.
I'm gonna be smelling feces and
No,
vomit,
you won't.
and there's
The
gonna be
toilet's
little
clean.
pubes on the rim. I'm not about that.
Ugh.
life. I'm
if
about
you
the life of
puke into
throwing
my
up.
bathtub, I'm gonna be so mad.
Okay, I'm not gonna shit in a bathtub.
Ready? You're worried about having a bad time while you're puking?
What, yeah, you said it's easier to
puke,
clean.
I used to puke a lot. More than I defecated. I would puke more than I pooped for a long time because I had very bad stomach issues, which explains my reason that I don't like food.
The blank, glassy stare of the hamburger matches the blank, glassy stare I have in real life. Listening to Maddie tell me
I like to lick
that
cans.
he puked more than he pooped.
For about 2 years, I puked about 2 times a day for a solid year. Or 2 years, just because I had really bad stomach issues and we couldn't nail down what it was.
That is horrific.
You only poop once a day.
No, I poop once a week.
What?
What?
What? I
What?
poop once a week, sometimes twice a week if I eat a lot.
Eat a lot.
Are you kidding me?
I poop once a week.
What the fuck? You're just constipated. That's called being constipated.
I've been with it my whole life. Unless I
That's
eat
not
dairy.
normal.
Then I shit like 3 times a day.
Unless you what?
If I eat
What
dairy,
the fuck?
'cause I'm
yeah.
very
Folks,
lactose-
I didn't even start this. I didn't even ask for that information. That just happened.
Look, you wanted to keep the show going. I kept the show going. We're waiting for Harley to finish this ship. I added more.
We're here now.
I always
And
have
there's no
something to
going
bring up.
back. Maddie shits once a week.
I shit once a week. I don't think I need a dairy supplement daily.
Look, it's the fucking Defiant.
All
Those
right,
suck.
show's over.
You gotta put the stickers on.
I also gave up on the tiny plastic, like the
I
tiny.
do puke in the shower, and I do
puke
poop
in the
once
shower
a week.
and I poop once a week.
Sometimes twice a week.
But baby, my eyebrows is always on fleek.
You can't sell me to the circus. I'm
You
a
need
whole
to see
fucking
a
circus.
doctor, young man.
Yeah, dude.
I have.
No,
About
it's
the
not
poop?
normal to poop once a week,
Yes.
bud. You say that you've done that your whole life. You've been constipated your whole life.
That's not possible.
Think
It
about
is
the
possible.
volume of food you eat every week, Maddie.
You need to poop out all of that.
And it waits. I do.
And
Ron,
it
I shit
waits?
babies.
Where's it waiting?
I shit babies, Ron. I give birth each week with
That's
the
not
amount of
normal.
shit that
I do that once a day.
That's not normal. You should have normal sized poops.
I don't though. Like that's what a gastroenterologist. Okay, you want to hear a fucked up story?
Have we not already? Have we not heard the fucked up story yet?
When they couldn't figure out what my stomach issues were, I just see a doctor, a gastroenterologist named Dr. Bobo. It was
Dr. Bobo?
Dr. Bobo. Real cool guy.
You could be making up every word of this story.
You can confirm this with other people. And in the
Who? Who else knows?
Your mom. I think I was his last patient before he was going to retire. Unfortunately, he retired in a different way. He hung himself a day after he looked in my stomach with a scope.
So what?
So my doctor.
Are you suggesting that those two things are related?
Are they, Ron? Maybe he saw something in there. What is in there that I only shit once a week and I puke in bathtubs and I like the taste of cans and cold SpaghettiOs?
Oh man, these are way more.
I don't even know what to say to you, Maddie. I can't tell if you're making this all up.
That's
that you
real.
would expect me to believe.
That is real. You can look up doctor. And the freaky thing is, my mom worked at a hotel. His wake was at the hotel.
I'm not accusing you of making up.
His wake was at the hotel that my mom worked at, and she had to clean up the wake of my doctor that killed himself after he looked in my stomach.
I'm not suggesting
the universe
that
is a
you made up the
simulation.
part about your doctor killing himself, because that's too crazy to be
It's
false.
very unfortunate, and I'm very sorry to his family. That was pretty sad, because he was a really nice doctor.
The part that is fucking me up is the part where you said
that I shit
that
once
you
a week?
shit once a week, and your doctor was like, "Yeah, this is fine."
Oh, he didn't say it
This
was
is fine.
normal. He just said, this is my normal.
I don't believe him. He was wrong. You should see another doctor.
Well, he was mentally
You
ill,
shouldn't-
obviously, if he killed himself.
You shouldn't be having giant human baby-sized shits.
It's bad, Ron. I won't go into it. I won't go into it on air. But it's
That's
bad.
not good.
Bringing fiber bars this show. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
what the fuck? Get this guy some Metamucil, for fuck's sake.
I love this
Jesus.
cheeseburger. Well, I padded
This
out the
feels
show.
like a Sopranos bit.
A Sopranos bit? The cheeseburger talking about... Oh, wait, you're talking about just the poop thing.
Yeah.
The cheeseburger was not a factor.
No.
Maybe this is one of Tony's dreams.
Yeah.
Is this all a dream? Oh, I'm pretty sure that I probably already have a hernia. I'm in constant pain.
I have a small hernia that was caught by a CT scan.
See a doctor.
I don't know that anything needed to be done about it, but it didn't. But they did it. They did a CT scan for my kidney stones. It got all fucked up, and they found that I had a hernia. That's fucking weird, right?
What is a hernia?
A hernia. So there's like a sac inside of your body that holds some of your organs separately from others. I believe a hernia is when that sac is like ruptured slightly or like torn. And I guess it's extremely painful, but I've never had any pain or anything, so.
It essentially is a hole in your body that other things push through.
That sounds like not like it sounds like it sucks, but also sounds like if you were a doctor, you could slap that back together pretty easily.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe, but I do know that it's very common to get a hernia around your belly button, which is where mine is. Yeah.
Can you see it?
No.
Like, you can't see it in your stomach?
No.
Oh, that would be really fucked up.
No, like I said, I think it's real small, and it's also in my belly button, so you'd have to like get up ins.
No. Well, we discussed it last week. I hate belly buttons.
You do.
Because someone poked my belly button too hard and their finger went too far. And I like felt it in my stomach. It was in there.
Good God.
And then how many times did you shit that week?
Just once.
Just once. Just the single.
I shit once a week.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up the scale. We have a kitchen scale upstairs.
I have weighed myself after pooping.
I know what you're all thinking, which is that this is crass. What you're about to say, Ron.
I have weighed myself before.
You're gonna get that.
Before.
No. Here's what I want you to do: is I want you to weigh all the food that you eat. In a week, all the food you weigh it.
Okay.
And then you say, I am carrying this total amount of weight with me right now. It's not passing through, it's just in here. And then realize how insane that is. That you have not pooped it out.
It comes out.
I had a pound of Wendy's today for lunch.
I'm not saying that you didn't poop it. I'm saying...
Just
that's
a week
insane.
later.
Have you ever had an impacted stool?
I don't think so, no. I've never had issues going to the bathroom.
Man, this burger does get real big if you get close. Impacted stool, folks, is when a piece of poo is so rock hard, it gets permanently lodged inside of your colon.
Yeah, that's never happened to me.
And cannot be pushed out using your own body's muscles.
No, that has not happened to me.
I feel like I had that as a child once.
I had it as an adult, and... Did I tell that story already?
Yeah, you told that story when
show?
you went to CVS and had to buy gloves. And
I went to the Rite Aid.
Yeah,
I had to buy gloves. I had to buy
and lube,
a Vaseline, and I had to buy a suppository, which I didn't even end up using.
But I'm the fucked up one.
All I needed was to just grease the wheels a little. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Have you ever had traveler's constipation?
Yeah,
No.
Pretty much every time I travel, which is rarely.
Whenever I used to drive down, like when I lived closer to Ohio and I used to go down there once a month or so, anytime I'd go to like Mike and Ben's, I would and I would do it for like 4-day weekends or something, and I didn't shit once, and I remember like the last day of like a 4-day weekend, I was supposed to go home, and I was in intense pain. And Ron can attest this. I called off of work on Monday because I couldn't get off of the couch.
Oh, no.
Are you going through this weekly?
No, I'm never in stomach pain from pooping.
Yeah, I was like in crippling pain. Like it gave me a fever. I thought I was sick. I'm like, no, I'm just constipated.
I poop
So I haven't
fine.
shit in 4 days, and we eat like 20-year-olds.
Folks,
I poop fine and my poops don't hurt. And I don't bleed. So I think I'm relatively safe.
this show got away from us.
Look, you wanted to
This
pan
show
out
just
the
got
show
away
while
from
Harley
us.
Look at his
finished his
eyes.
shit.
I know. Why are his eyes doing that? Does it look better if I do this? No, it looks terrible. They flap. The eyeballs flap and
Like folding in on themselves.
Oh,
Folks.
God, I just saw it.
this show is going to go down as one of the worst shows in the history of the show.
It's insane to think that no one will have seen your face in this whole thing.
This is my face. What do you mean my face?
That's his whole body.
This is my face.
Your true face, your paw.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah,
This is
well,
Ron's persona.
I'm still Ron, though. Whether I take the grim spectral visage of a hamburger or the equally grim Ron body.
Is this your persona, but it's a food item? It's your
No.
persona.
This is just the
This is-
funniest
this is
thing
Ron's
I could
persona.
find in the list. It's not... I would have gone in another direction with it if I could. There are other avatars. You guys want to play around with those a little bit?
Do Hellboy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that one I tried. I didn't like it as much.
Ooh.
Um,
Oh God.
oops. Yeah, he doesn't even fit very well.
His lips look weird.
Yeah, his lips look like they split down the middle or something.
Oh my
What's
god.
this? This is a dragon? I'm way over outside of the screen. It could be a dragon. Let's see. We could be like this.
Little anime girl.
Some sort of
Oh, the
little
dragon's
anime
weird.
girl. What's up, y'all?
So this is VTubing?
I guess
People
I'm a
just-
VTuber now.
People do this?
Why do you look like a kid from Maple Story?
I don't even know how to begin to answer that question.
What's Santa right there?
It's just Santa, bro. You ever seen Santa before? Maybe at Christmas time we'll come back around. What's this? Some sort of... This is just a recolor of the demon, isn't it?
It looks like a...
No, actually, the lips seem more movable.
It looks like, what are Darkseid's little trooper guys called?
Oh, this is way
They're not
off.
called paratroopers.
Oh God. It's been so long.
What if I was a turkey?
What the fuck? They're like floating
What if
on
I
the
was
road.
just some guy? Hey guys,
You
welcome
mean
to Ron's
Ron?
Basement Show. You see how my lips move all weird?
Do a turkey impression.
Woo!
Parademons.
Parademons.
Yeah.
That's not just some guy. That looks like the dude from Far Cry 3. Pretty sure that's Jason from Far Cry 3.
I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, it's even worse when
Talk
you
about the
take those,
CIA. You mean, man, he's not connecting.
Oh God, the lips.
Come on, man. There it is. Yep, that's what I look like, actually. This is actually the closest to what I've looked like the whole night because of the eyes. That's exactly what I'm doing in real life. Does my mouth look like that?
Oh God, got the Joker look going
How many
on.
teeth does this guy have?
Grim Rictus.
Talk about the CIA. No. They're bad.
John Krasinski.
Oh, John Krasinski from The Office. No, not really. No, you're off base there, Kyle.
What else we got?
It's true.
Is that an owl?
Let's
Is that
see.
Mr.
How about this
is
one?
that
This was
Baby
my
Peanut?
favorite when I was looking at it with Heather.
Whoa.
But I just didn't think it fit the Ron's Basement Show vibe enough. You know what I mean?
It's too
Yeah.
good.
Is that
Is
Right
it
over
fucking
here.
A Velociraptor?
Yeah, I'm a Velociraptor. What of it? What's this guy? Is
It
this the
animates
soldier?
pretty well.
oh my
Oh yeah,
God.
this frog.
Oh, yeah, weed frog.
I kind of am a weed frog. I did not add that pipe there. That just comes with the pipe. With the hamburger, I added the pipe. I added the cigarette, but
Oh God, the face.
yeah. What else we got here? What's this thing? It looks like a Lalafell.
Ugh.
It's me from your latest DreamWorks picture. You won't remember me, but I cost $130 million to animate. They don't do
From the depths of
frowns very
Disney's
well.
Racist backgrounds.
Oh, and just back to the classic. Props.
Ooh, what is
Props.
add prop?
Add prop. You want to check out the other prop that I could have added?
Yeah.
Hamburger.
I thought about this one.
Did you just get an achievement for that?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, is this a game?
Yeah, it's a Steam game.
What is this called?
Face rig.
Oh, of course it's face rig.
And look, I got a big fat cigar.
Ooh.
I know it's face rig because
Can you give yourself like a katana?
my friend is a
Ugh.
furry, and he became a wolf for his stream.
Is that in? I think it attached to the top of my head.
The crown.
What is that? Is it an arrow? Is it like a beer bong that's stretched all the way out? I gotta contort my head so much.
It looks like a funnel.
Oh, and then I lose it.
Ew.
Just a fun little hat.
Is that mayonnaise on the burger? Or is that cheese? Why is the cheese like white? But then there's like other cheese.
Just a lot of hats. I still think the
Oh,
best.
can we give a
ones-
kid a weed cigarette? Switch back to a kid.
No, I just have a cigarette on my forehead.
Go to the anime girl, give her a blunt.
Oh my god.
There it is. Avatar Gallery, Anime Girl. Is this it?
No.
No, that's not it. Is this it?
I think it's that one right there.
That one.
Yeah, now give her a blunt.
Alright, hang on.
Now do the leak song. The fuck?
The air physics are fucking me up.
Ew.
That looks so bad.
Oh my fucking God.
I think we saw this ashtray on the show a couple weeks ago.
What kind of federal officer smokes like that?
You know how you smoke?
That does not look appropriate.
Ugh.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. That's fucking horrific. God damn.
This was a mistake.
I got little ears now. Yeah. Alright. Are we done torturing the audience?
What's that axe?
It's just an axe. I saw this one earlier when I was messing around with it, and it just, every face I tried to put it on, it just floated there. Like above the head. But anyway, we gotta close the show out, so let's go back to the classic here. And you better believe that I am going to give him his cigarette back. There it is. He's happy about it, too. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Gotta go sit back down. All right, folks. You know, I want to say that I appreciate all of you for watching the Ron's Basement Show. If you have the time, go ahead and go to go to Twitter and find me at Ron's Basement, and on Facebook at Ron's Basement Show. You get some behind-the-scene pics and some choice screen grabs and shit that I'm posting. It's pretty tight. Pretty good. Harley, what you got going on?
Been playing more Divinity. Still not off that damn island. Follow me on Twitter
6-hour
if you want to know about all my K-pop beefs. Hello.
Good. Maddie,
Yeah.
got anything you want to say?
No, I think I've said enough.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Hold on, let me get the come on. All right, there we go. And then get this out here, and then do it like this. Bye.
Oh, it's got your hand on the right side.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. Bye, everybody.
I'm
See you
waving,
next
but you
time.
can't see it. Goodbye.
Bye.